The music of Irving Berlin is coming to life in Pittsburgh. Hershey Felder wrote and is starring in a special show at the Pittsburgh Public Theater. It's a limited time engagement and you still have a few days left to see it. Here with details is Hershey himself. Good morning to you.
Morning, so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So tell us a little bit about this show. It's a one-man show.
Indeed it is. It's a show about Irving Berlin, America's greatest songwriter. The man who composed things like White Christmas, God Bless America. You know, a lot of the things that we think are actually folk songs, but they're not. And it's about the context of those compositions, his growing up, his being an immigrant, which is a very interesting thing, to be an immigrant and compose God Bless America. And also the fact that he was such a giver to America for so many years that we track his life from the very beginning all the way through to the point where the world sort of passed him by and Elvis became more famous than Irving Berlin. So it's really the entire of American music for 60 years.
And in the course of this show, you play 24 characters. At
least, because, well, it's all from the perspective of Irving Berlin, but he brings to life the many characters that were there. We're talking about everything from presidents to Ethel Merman to Al Jolson, to people that he knew, to his wife. So it's a lot of fun to be able to do that.
And so what inspired you to take on this role to write this show?
I actually didn't think I was right for it in the very beginning because I was more classically oriented, but I met his family, his daughters, who 2 of the 3 are still alive, and we talked about his contributions to America and the great music, which of course people know, and I thought, you know, maybe it's something I should investigate. What I discovered was such a tremendous story about such a giving, incredible, patriotic man that I thought it would be something to take on.
So what is it about about Irving that drew you to him to feel so inspired?
It's always the music. It has to be the music. Where did it come from? How did he put it down? He wasn't much of a musician in the traditional sense, that he couldn't write the notes and he couldn't really play the piano, but he had a perfect ear. And he was able to translate that perfect ear into music that is basically what we call the voice of America. And I thought that was just such a fascinating thing to try and investigate from the beginning, that it was amazing to me. So I used the music as the point of departure, and his music is such storytelling music that it unraveled into a complete play.
So you're telling some of his stories. Do you have favorite stories of Irving?
I do. I have one in particular. The one in particular that is really touching to me is that I didn't know what happened with God Bless America. Of course, it was written in 1918 for the First World War. But his musical secretary didn't like it and told him to stick it back in a drawer because nobody's interested in such patriotic claptrap.
Really?
Yes. He stuck it back in a drawer for 20 years until Kate Smith called and asked. She needed a song for Armistice Day in 1938, so he went and he dug it out, changed 2 words, made that. But the big thing that really touched me was that, you know, people know that song. It's, I mean, you go to a baseball stadium, 36,000 people sing it. And the tragedy of 9/11, all over the world, people singing it, is that he never made a cent from it, that he donated the entire profits, all the royalties, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America, and to this day they still benefit from it. That, to me, said so much about this man, that family and he never made any money from it, that it really is an American song. And I said, this has to be a story to tell.
Truly speaks to his character as an individual.
Yes, it does. Yes.
You mentioned singing along, and I heard that there's part of the show where people can actually get involved and sing along with you.
Well, the interesting thing about that is they did whether I asked them to or not. And I realized very early on that this was something that was necessary. You know, I'll be loving you always, White Christmas, God Bless America. There's no business like show business. I couldn't keep them quiet.
Right.
And it's important to note that this is not just a show for a certain age, so to speak, that just older people are singing along. It's everybody, because kids know God Bless America.
Right.
And you know, that's a fascinating thing about this, where they understand where this stuff all came from. They want to sing along. And so I figured, you know what, instead of trying to keep them quiet, why don't I encourage it? So for 3 or 4 numbers during the show, with good reason, because there's a context why they're able to sing, they sing and we have a very good time.
It sounds like an
it's
amazing,
a riot.
Right?
It's a bit of a riot. Yeah.
So you've been in town since December 19th. That was the first night of the show. How has your time in Pittsburgh been? This is your first time here,
I didn't know Pittsburgh at all. You know, and the impression is, if you're not here, that it's a flat city, an industrial town.
Right.
It is so beautiful. Oh. There are so many beautiful hills and beautiful things to see, and it's a wonderful city. But you know, what makes a city? The city's lovely. it's the people, and they've been so receptive and so nice and so kind, very thoughtful, generous audience, and interested, instructed audience. It's just such a delightful place to be that I've had a really good time here, looking forward to coming to the theater each night because everybody's so generous.
Oh.
And it's been well sold, so that's been fun too, to be able to engage with people who are looking for something that's not the traditional holiday fare in this case, but at the same time is a play that can work all year long. And people who are discovering things about songs and a person they knew their whole lives.
But maybe didn't know so much about.
Yeah. And so, but the thing is what I'm finding, you call yourself Pittsburghers, is that it? Burgers?
Yes.
What do you call your
Pittsburghers.
Pittsburghers.
Yeah.
What I'm finding about Pittsburghers is that there is a real desire to be involved, to be engaged. And that's so generous and so nice. And so it's been a really warm welcome. And so despite a little bit of chilly weather, you go into the theater and it's the warmest place because the people are so terrific.
Well, thank you so much for saying all of that. We certainly love this city, and I'm glad we're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's wonderful.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
I appreciate it.
And you still have time. The show runs through Sunday, and you can still get tickets. We have a link for you at kdka.com/PTL.